sharing with parents this pandemic, sometimes the standards, the ways and means of life that we had during the pre-pandemic, hindi siya applicable ngayon. It's not wrong. We're not committing any mistake there. But sometimes we just need to park it. Maybe even our dreams.
Yun nga.
Plano mo. Halimbawa rin, yung anak mo interesadong mag-sports, basketball, outside, but there's nothing. Maiya, stop volleyball training, our daughter. And then our son, yung kanyang physical activity rin, hindi niya magawa. But, focus on the process because we're not there yet. We're not even there yet. So, it's not going to lag developmentally, but I believe that they have other processes that we have to look for and they need to unfold yet. This pandemic at home, we are actually the best in the best premium seat, VIP seat, just like in Charisma Conference. Premium seats to be in the watchers, the cheerleader, and the journeyers, and even the supporter of how our kids are progressing and how we are with them in their process. And alam nyo, tayo rin pinoproseso nitong pandemya. Yung mga away rin, yung mga chaos natin.
Yung ating patience, yung ating understanding, ating unconditional love, diba?
Yung commitment natin sa isa't isa. Yung commitment mong i-date ako, ganyan.
I cannot right now, but wait, diba?
Not yet. It's really something that we should all reflect
so
on.
Having that mindset along the others, diba? Syempre, it somehow puts calm again. It puts perspective sa akin at saka dun sa
gusto ko yan sinabi.
Sa parents side.
When we look at the progress and not the perfection, diba there's acceptance. There's no, you relinquish the resistance. And then,
the resistance.
You know, i-release mo na yung resistance. I-release mo na yon. Kasi hindi natin kailangan yun. Because we are looking at our progress and we are accepting also the here and now, what we have. I am admiring your progress the same way that we are in this together. We are all, can we say that together? We are all in the process of becoming. Can you flash that slide? Be patient. Be patient. Friends, kapit lang tayo. Be patient. God is not through with your child yet. Be patient. God is not through with us. Even us adults, they're not through with us yet. The same way that our kids are going through something, sometimes they just mirror.
Yeah, mirror.
There's no perfection here. There's only perfection in Jesus. So right now, let's look at the progress, the yet. And number 6. Daddy.
Number 6 mindset. Why is this mine?
Yeah.
Number 6, the proposition. But.
P.2.
P.2 pala. Akala ko.
I think we have a lot of questions from our audience. How to manage gadget time. How to manage it with them.
Manage boredom.
So what? It's about setting consequences and teaching accountability. Napaka-big word. Kaya banguyain ng ating mga anak, ipapanguya natin sa kanila. Can we move that, Daddy?
The setting consequences. We parents,
set the guidelines.
Yeah, we should set the guidelines.
For discipline, for schooling, home life, and self-management. Hindi ito automatic na alam ng mga anak natin. As I said before, may mga bagay during the pandemic na hindi na pwede for now. Just for example,
We can
sleeping time.
Yun nga.
Na-challenge lahat, diba? Because lahat naman nasa bahay, everybody thinks it's a vacation.
Hindi ka na kailangan, it's not really a rule na fixed and hard rule, diba?
Yeah.
But it's technically a guideline. It can be changed depending on what is needed. So when you're saying guidelines, disciplining, consequence setting, ako kanina, we were just talking about it, when our son was really young and he was able to really grasp, not really grasp, pero na-catch niya na may consequence ka agad. When you don't fix your toys, you'll keep your toys and you don't have a toy to play with.
Yes.
Na-catch siya ka agad yun.
That's the consequence setting.
Yes, that's the consequence setting.
And in the process, because there's a but, we're making them accountable.
Yes.
So let's apply it here in the pandemic. At baka pareho rin tayo ng concerns. Sleeping time.
Sleeping time.
Ano ang ating consequence for not sleeping on the agreed time?
Not waking up.
When you sleep late, technically, you might wake up late.
One of our consequences, start of the pandemic, start pa lang yan. If someone of you, two of you, our kids, we're talking to our kids, if you wake up beyond 8 o'clock, wala ka ng breakfast.
Wala na kayong breakfast. Yes, because breakfast is at 7:30 or 8 a.m. So it's making them accountable. So choice nila yon. Nagutom ka, susunod mo ng kain 10. Para they'll be enforced to take accountability. And another thing now.
Kung magpupuyat ka, nung lalo na may school, or every Sunday, we go to online mass. Pero Saturdays, lahat kami gusto namin magpuyat sa Netflix and chill, di ba? Pero usapan na namin, okay, sleep late, but the next time, you should not be a zombie during mass. You should not sleep during the homily ni Father.
Okay. And sleeping time, pag hindi ka nagpulog ng 9:30, we stretch to 9:30 to 10, now that we have classes. Pag hindi ka nagising the following day, we will not set up for you. We will not wake you up. We will wake you up once or twice. But other than that, you are responsible for yourself. So, bahala kang malate sa online class mo because you are taking responsibility for yourself.
Responsibility or accountability.
Yeah. So, there are always what? Gadget use. Pag sumobra ka ng games at napuyat ka, hindi ka namin gigisingin. At sorry, hanggang dito lang pwede yung games. Kasi there are limits. So, but is limits. Yes, you can play games, but if your grades go low, and if you don't complete your requirements for school as independently as you can, if you don't manage schoolwork, if we get wrong feedback, not wrong, but inappropriate feedback from teachers on your behavior, in your manners, and in your grades, and then cancel or the consequence is there. Answering back, pagsagot ng bata, you can express yourself.
Yes.
But
kids can express themselves.
we will listen to you. But
there has to be respect.
mm-hmm,
There has to be appreciation of what was said. It's responding, not reacting.
yeah, pwede kang magsabi kung ano nararamdaman, but you cannot increase your voice.
Why that tone?
Why the tone? Go down the tone. You can play games, but hindi pwedeng abusuhin. Kasi merong limitasyon. You can stay up late, but you're responsible for the next day for yourself. Or, hindi ka forfeit yung breakfast privilege mo. You may not eat the food on the table. Ayaw mo ng gulay, ayaw mo ng fish, that's a rule in the house.
Nakapag-grocery kasi, di ba?
But we will not give you option. Nothing will be cooked for you. If you don't, ayan. So, here, what we're sharing with you, discipline really starts from the parents. And I would like to quote this. This generation of kids need parents who are able, who are available, ensures being askable, natatanong nila, and who makes kids accountable. Bakit Michelle Alignay, PhD? This is the main message of my doctoral dissertation 2 years ago. As parents, dapat equip tayo. As parents, yes, we are available now, but as parents, we become askable. And as parents, hindi pwedeng bigay natin lahat because it's not gonna make our kids grow. Yun yung challenge ngayon because I've heard of many stories now that parents ayaw makinig ng anak nila. For example, there's a question here. Dominant teenager, ayaw sumunod ng parents, lumalayas kapag hindi nakuha ang gusto. Una, check your being able parents. How able are you to enforce discipline? How able are you to also be available? Is there a relationship with you? Because likely, if the child is acting up at to the point na lumalayas, the lumalayas there, it's not a problem in itself. Gaming addiction, lumalayas, hindi na kayo kinakausap ng anak nyo. They're zoning you out. Seeing zone na kayo sa buhay nila. That's not the problem in itself. The problem will lies on the availability and the askability, meaning the communication between the parent and the child. And so, the accountability there is that your kids, you cannot make your kids accountable because in the first place, we don't have a relationship with them. That's why the p.2, hirap na hirap tayong i-establish yung discipline, yung consequence setting kasi mahirap yan gawin kung hindi tayo nag-check-in, kung hindi tayo nag-end, yung nag-bond ng relasyon, kung hindi natin nagawa yung ibang mga practical tips and mindsets that we've been sharing. Because accountability will follow if we have a good relationship with him. Meron dito
Connection.
nagtanong, I would like you just capture to connect. There's a dad, maybe you're guilty. How can you explain to your toddler na you cannot play with them? You don't need to explain with your toddler. Maybe set the time. Set the time that at 8 a.m. I'll eat with you and then I'll play with you. But at this time, you become the dad. If you would spend time with your child in a structured manner, you have to make your kid understand that at this time I'm working, I cannot play with you. Don't be guilty. Why? Pumondo ka muna. Pumondo ka sa umaga, pumondo ka ng lunchtime, pumondo ka ng gabi. So, structuring also, it's a form of discipline. I can play with you, but not all the time that you want it because I will play with
Not
you.
yet.
Not yet. Yan, dyan naghahalo-halo yung kinikwento
So
namin.
at least the toddler will also anticipate na this is the time that kami ni dad to, di ba?
Yes.
As mentioned, but then merong mga specific times.
So there
na
is
ganyan.
4 A's here inside this side. It's about being able,
Able.
parents being able, parents we need to be available, parents we need to be askable. Natatanong ba tayo o nagre-react agad?
Nakakatakot ba tayong
Nakakatakot
tanongin?
tayong tanungin because all this will help our kids to become accountable. So this is our last
Galing mo.
point.
Sino nakaisip doon?
Si Michelle Aligay, PhD.
Ayos na.
Okay. The last point is be wise. By.
By.
Corrected by. Made by. Sige, go.
Standby.
Yes.
Tama ba yun?
Oo.
Standby lang?
Oo.
Standby go. So, by is courage in allowing to grow individually and as a family.
Okay. Courage in allowing to grow individually as a family. Why do we need courage? Parents, ito yung isang paboritong tanong na-encounter ko in all the webinars I had during this pandemic is that, hey, bakit ganun yung anak ko? May nagtanong dito, bakit yung, introvert yung anak, do we have to worry because right now there's less movement? You don't have to worry if you are already connecting with your kids. You are humans. We are social beings. There's interaction like this in the family, and then it's gonna be beautiful because that alone will be the basis of the support and the interaction of our kids. We need to have courage to admit also that there are limitations na iba yung buhay ngayon. So please do not compare. Kaya tayo napo-frustrate because we're not brave enough to confront the realities of the new normal. Diba?
Lalo na simula.
Lalo na simula. So another thing, we have the courage to admit, exacto yan dun sa point ko, we have the courage to accept differences. Differences na magkaiba kami, so we need to marry sometimes our differences to be able to transmit it to our kids. And then admit also that our kids are growing individuals. Iba sila and they're growing, nag-e-evolve.
There's no comparison.
There's no comparison and iba rin yung interest. Admit that they are nagdadalaga, nagbibinata. Like my kids now, they're preteens and teens, 11 and 14. So nag-iiba sila. While they were young, iba. Ngayon, iba. So admit also that we need to step back. Parents, step back. Hindi pwedeng mag-hover all the time. We are not making our kids grow if we will continue to hover. What's hover? Hovering helicopter parents. We would like to live the lives for our child. But no, we support our kids so that they can have a byline in their lives, so that they can be their own person, so that we acknowledge the gifts, the uniqueness that God gave them. Introvert, just continue developing your relationship. That's social skills. Paano kung yung anak ko ayaw ng academics, gusto niya mag-online class lang siya ng guitar? They're developing individuals. Support them. Basta hindi sila nag-deteriorate and they're becoming the best version of themselves. We are supporting our kids in various ways, like my daughter's arts and my son, evolving in interest because teenagers are still looking for themselves. Their identity is evolving. So we are in the sidelines seeing the
bystander.
Yes.
Bystanders.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So to end this point, we get together on the basis of our similarities, but we grow on the basis of our differences.
Si best friend mo na naman pala.
Si best friend Virginia. And then we will end this talk, so we will entertain
Q&As. Yeah. So So this is an opportunity, this crisis, this pandemic, this situation that we are in.
Parenting in the pandemic.
Parenting the pandemic. So this is really an opportunity to redo or renew our family relationships, di ba? Doon naman talaga babaksak eh.
Yes.
Doon talaga babaksak. And then,
Gusto kong